Race number 9 of the Samsung IndyCar Series season heads down to Florida at the Homestead Miami Speedway. This is the Krispy Kreme 325. Dylan Trask in the 98 has won the pole for tonight's race. To his outside second, the 63 of Anthony Lehman. Third place, it's Anthony Fox. Fourth, it's Oliver Evans. And rounding out the top 5, Anthony Nez in the 66 car. In 6th, that's Jose Mills, the 60. 7th, we have Marshall Burrell. 8th for Zachary Fitzgerald Sr. 9th, it's Sebastian Kukulon. And Brandon Beal, the 5, rounds out the top 10. For the rest of the field, there's Ryan Brommer, who's inside Tyler Fink in the 59. Then we have Casey Nanico with Jay Reno, the 33, last race winner, and 3rd in the point standings. Then John Gilbert, and 2nd in points, Brandon Grenier, the 25, with Anthony Rodriguez and Jonathan Raines, the 15 car. Then we have Riley Spurleytube and John Smith, the 23, with Trey Wright and Luke Rainey in the 2. Then there's Trey Rainey and Carter Friesen, with Jake Galloway and Christian Vargas, who comes in as the points leader. Then we have Code Luigi and Kai Xander, the 28, with Christian Richardson and Max Rossi, the 14. Then there's Riley Sampson and Mark Silas, Kashawn Richardson and Nogin Scott. And in the final row, Justin Zaydell, the 3 car, starting 36, his teammate, the 12 of Bronson Minnick. There's the 36 car starting lineup for the Krispy Kreme 325. Let's get going. Let's go to trackside for these starting command. Fire the engines up.
Drivers, start your engines.
That's 1-2, radio 2. Crank it up when you're ready.
36 drivers fire the engines up and are rolling their cars off the starting grid for race number 9 of season 1 of the Samsung IndyCar Series. Coming in, the owner's points battle has definitely closed in. Andretti Autosport is still on top with Levi Schultz at the helm. However, Matthew Logan for Team Penske is closed in, along with Justin Dietz and Dale Quinn Racing and AJ Foot Enterprises with Evan Hunter. On the pole for today's race is an Andretti car, Dylan Trieste, on pole for 33 laps of action around Homestead. 8 winners and 8 races will issue 9th here tonight. Green flag racing at Homestead. Anthony Fox steals lead from Trieste to lead lap 1 for 5 bonus points. Hernandez, the 66, comes to the end, so looking for the lead off to turn 1. The big push from the 24, Burrow behind. Burrow giving that 66 a nice push forward, 3 wide further back as Trieste takes to the top side. Starting to fall back through the field now. That's all you can really do here at Homestead. Just try and fall back and pray that you get down line sooner or later. Now Burrow is by Anthony off turn 4. Kukel on the 42 moves up to 2nd, pushing that 24 forward. Burrow leads the 2nd lap. Kukulon already down low in the 42 off to turn 1. Already 200 miles an hour off to the first corner. Crazy fast speeds these cars will be seeing all night long. He's only down to 195 for Kukulon there through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, 201, 202, 203 for Tyler Fink to turn 3. And how slow does he get it down to through the middle of the corner? 197, 196. 203 to 196, a 7-mile-an-hour swing. Not much. Decelerating here for these drivers here tonight. 202 for Fink off to turn 1. He tried to cut down, but Casey Nanico, the 8, was down there. They race side by side, and here comes Nanico's kind of clone car. Brandon Grenier, the 25 for Andretti Autosport, comes in 2nd in the points, looking for the lead for 5 extra bonus points for leading a lap. He'll go through 3 and 4 on the inside of the racetrack, gets by 3 wide, comes up the corner. He'll lead the 4th lap of the Krispy Kreme 325. 5 bonus points to 2nd in points, Brandon Grenier. Already 3 wide, pushing, shoving together back there. Rodriguez, 31, moves low. Trey Wright, his pusher, the 39, as they race off turn 2. Wright is pushing. Rodriguez through to the front. 31 clears. 39 clears in 2nd. Now Trey Wright wants to lead off turn 4. He'll peek to the inside to drag race back to lead the 5th lap of the race. 4 wide further back in the field. Trey Wright leads lap 5. And we have a car down low. It's Trieste in the 98. He'll get down low, out of the gas, slows up some drivers. 3 cars on the outside get around, and now the pack will have to play catch up. The second half will, as the 98 has split the pack in half. And he was blocking the 30 back there. Nogin Scott's not going to be happy with what just happened right there. He blocked the 30 high and then blocked him low again. That's cost the second group a ton of time. At the front now, pack has been split in half. At the front, leading the race 3 wide to the inside. Brandon Deal takes it from Jay Rando. So Rando, winner of the Denver Roval last race, now falling back in the middle of the racetrack as Carter Freeze on the 20 moves low. A big push from Kai Xander making that happen. Now that 20 was committed there at that 28. Freeze is going to go all the way to the lead off turn 4. There he is to the inside. He'll lead the lap for 5 bonus points. Freeze and leads the 7th lap. Cars shuffling back behind the second group, trying to get caught up. Kai Xander 3 wide for the lead off to the corner. He'll take it away. Here comes Trey Ray, the 18 to the inside though. Trey quickly deposits there, the 28 up top. Getting a nice push from Mark Sowers to 27 with Luke Rainey the 2, his brother just behind. Through 3 and 4, there goes Mark Sowers to the inside, the 18 of Trey Rainey. Wheel to wheel off the corner, back to the start-finish line. Mark Silas by a nose leads the lap. And Luke Rainey goes 3 wide. He has a push from Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Rainey to the front of the 2 car for Team Penske. But here comes Dale Coyne Racing's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. These 2 right now are 2 of the 4 teams within the race of the owner's points lead. Another team just behind them is Max Rossi's team. Yeah, Evan Hunter has done great the last few races. He's up in contention now for the owner's championship. They're all right on Andretti's heels. 1 race win for the 14 or the 4, the 63, the 18, the 19, 33, 2, 3, 12, 22. Could definitely get them into the owner's points lead. Something that has not really been seen by anyone instead of Andretti Autosport since about race 2 or so. Well, while we were talking about that, Lehman took the lead, but now Fink is looking low, the 59. Lehman led the lap. Now Mills is going to go 3 wide, single car organization, Meyershank Racing. JJ Thompson, the leader of that organization, has not had much success this season, but Jose Mills currently leads on lap 11. Here comes Kukulon. Rahal Letterman, that's one of the bigger teams. You expect to see them battling for wins and competing for the owner's championship. They have not had a great season. Andrew Bean, the team owner, can definitely chime in on that for sure, but it's not been the season they've wanted, as we're a third of the way done now with the Krispy Kreme 325 caution free so far. But Rahal Letterman, normally a powerhouse team, has not been great this season, but this team has Eric Schmidt-Peterson, has had 3 great race cars. Jonathan Beaver at the helm of that team. They're not right now in the chase for the owner's championship, but one good race could definitely move them up into it. There goes Brandon Grenier, one of the drivers in the owner's championship fight. He'll come around the 2nd lap of the race. And Anico, the 8, looking inside. Here comes points leader Vargas. As other cars down low, there are 4 wide behind. Now can Vargas stay ahead of Jonathan Rains to lead the lap for 5 bonus points? The 4 did it too soon, I have to think. That 15 has a nice run from Zidell as well. 20 to go this time by. And Jonathan Rains out front. But here comes Justin Zidell to the inside to drag race lead with 20 to go. The race leader is Jonathan Rains by the nose of the car. But what do you call the front wing of the car? That's how much he let it by. How about Jake Galloway? Harding Steinbrenner Racing won at Mid-Ohio after starting on the pole. Eli Bright, the team owner there, but ever since then it's been mediocre at best for the 88 team. They're currently inside the top 10 in points, though, looking to try and turn around. Another driver trying to turn their season around. Cole Luigi the 9 has had a miserable season. Very just mediocre at best for the 9 team. They've had a few bright spots. They're right now running at the front, but getting passed by John Gilbert from Dreyer and Reinbold Racing. Here comes another Eric Schmidt-Peterson car. That's Kashan Richardson, the 7 out of line. Down the backstretch. Off into turn 3. Kashan out in front. But the battle from behind. Bronson Minnick, who started last in this race, moves up to 2nd on lap number 15. 15 laps down. Minnick goes from 36th to 2nd. Nobody looking for the lead, but once again, I think it's too soon because here comes the car behind Riley Spurgeon for Dragon Speed. Another single car organization. Almost contact for the lead down the backstretch. Spurgeon getting a nice boost from behind. I think that's Dylan Trask in the 98, who was sideways a few laps ago but controlled his car. Trask wants the lead. He started on pole. 4 wide back there. 4 wide down the front stretch. Looked like the 7 got the wall and had to back out. Back down to 3 wide. Trask to the lead in turn 1. 3 wide for 2nd. Down the inside, John Smith takes the line away. Here comes that 30. Nongan Scott in the inside. 3 wide to 3rd. Nice boost from the 10 of Riley Sampson. It's been a hot streak. Yeah, Sampson has just been on fire since we went to the West Coast. 1 out in ISM, finished in the top 3 of the podium at the Denver Roval. Looking to win at Homestead, at least get another great result for that 10 team. Really coming alive for Chip Ganassi Racing, William Bullen this season. Sampson through to second. Can he get by the 98 Tri-State off turn 2? He has a peek down to the inside, and he's down there down the backstretch. Kukulon, the 42, is his pusher. How about Sebastian Kukulon back down line? Here comes the 66, Anthony Hernandez from McLaren Racing, another team that has not had a great season. 4 wide again, pushing the limits of these cars. 15 laps to go. Sampson led the lap. Kukulon will lead into turn 1 off turn 2 this time by. And here come 2 teammates, Oliver Evans on the inside, with help from teammate Brandon Beal, the 5. They're second and third on the inside of the racetrack, pushing Hernandez to the front. Now can Evans make the move off turn 4? He couldn't. Oh, look at that late move. There he goes with his teammate Beal, the 5, station line with the 77. Chaotic race so far, lead change after lead change after lead change, but still the sight is out of reach. 14 to go, 13 at the start-finish line. Still tons of time for drivers to shuffle in and out of these positions. The teammates, Fernando Schmidt-Peterson, go side by side. How about a little 3-wide action out the front as Christian Richardson pulls on the 21 Fred Carpenter Racing. And there is Ryan Brommer, missed the last few races and knocked him out of the points lead, now points contention as of now. But a great result and a bad day for maybe Vargas and some others would get him right back and rope him right back into the championship fight. As now the field mostly double file down the backstretch a little bit, 3 wide at the front. Oliver Evans breaks on his teammate Brandon Beal. Ryan Brommer to the front. Marshall Burrow through to second. Here comes Mark Salas to third. And up in fourth. Coming back forward, Bronson Mick found way back down line. Off to the corner. Marshall Burrow clears to the front. But now Mark Salas wants the lead. Some great racing here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Mark Salas will get out in front. Bronson Minnick will move to second. Rodriguez to third. Fitzwater fourth. Mills is now fifth. 2/3 done, 1/3 left. And the Krispy Kreme 325. Minnick will get by Mark Salas. And Fitzwater to follow suit, but he slides up. Mills fills the bottom of the racetrack. What a big run for Jose Mills. What a great run. And a big push to the corner. He's there on Minnick, looking to the inside, down to the inside of the 12. Off the corner, Jose Mills will lead with 10 to go. Back there, car into the wall hard. I couldn't tell if it was the 4 or the 14. We have one of the cars up there. The other one just smacked the wall off turn number 4. That was Christian Vargas, our points there, that just knocked the wall down off turn 4. His backstretch is up here in third right now. Trey Rainey for the top spot down the backstretch, getting by Jose Mills. But here comes Rossi, the 14. He'll look out of line. And here comes Justin Zaydell, the 3 car. Zaydell gonna go 3 wide. Big move. As they were double wide in front, he said nowhere to go but bottom. Go even lower. He'll take it. And he'll get by Max Rossi. And here comes Carlin's Tyler Fink. Help from Grenier and Casey Nanko. Those two have somehow been around each other all day long. Grenier and Nanko have. They've been nose to tail, whether the 8 was out in front, the 25 was out in front. Those two paint skins found a way to be near each other here today. It's been very confusing for someone up here trying to commentate it. 8 laps to go. And from what I've been seeing in this race, you do not want to be leading coming to the white flag. You might not want to be leading off turn 2. It just seems like the pattern for passing here, someone's going to pass in 1 and 2. And then there's going to be a possible pass in turns 3 and 4. I mean, it's going to be very hard for the racer in the last lap to control your own destiny unless you're leading right here. There goes Lehman on Nanko for the top spot. Back to the start-finish line. The leader of the lap, Casey Nanko by maybe a nose. And we're getting down to the end of the race. Anthony Lehman out in front now. Trey Wright moves to second. Noggin's got to third. This is kind of just like a boiling pot. The lid's going to have to come off this pot at some point. Something's going to have to happen for something to change. If not, we're going to see a big cycle to the end of this race. And if you're maybe someone further back on the inside lane, this is going to be your shot to win it. Like, I don't want to be where the 30, the 10, the 2, the 15, 28. I don't want to be where they are right now. They're too far forward too early in the race. We're coming down to 5 to go at the start-finish line. There are still tons of laps left for people to make their way through the field. I would like to be at the back of this lead draft, honestly. Because Riley Sampson out front now, the 15. There goes Jonathan Raines 3 wide for the lead. I want to be where maybe the 7 is. Or the 33, or the 9 up here. Maybe even right here. Points there, Christian Vargas as he timed it right. With 5 to go, he's in 23rd. Yeah, maybe he's timed it right. And being 23rd, he might be too soon. There goes Kyle Alexander on Jonathan Rains for the top spot. The 28 will take it. Here comes Team Penske's Luke Rainey. Will we see a repeat winner for the first time this season? Will we get our 9th winner of the season? Back to the stripe, 4 to go. There goes Rainey's teammate Anthony Fox, and they're 4 wide to the corner. That was, it was a blue car. It might have been called Luigi that just forced it down to the inside. He made it stick though. Look at, he's still looking low. Yeah, he's hugging that white line for the lead. It's one of the Airship Peterson cars. It might be the 5 of Brandon Beal. It is. Beal to the front with Ryan Brommer. Coming around to 3 to go. Who has it timed right? There goes John Gilbert, 3 wide out of line. Gilbert making the big moves early. This is for a race win. 3 to go. But still, these drivers at the front too soon. There goes another Andretti car. Brandon Grenier for the lead. Help from Justin Zeidel, who found a way in line, but it's going to be too soon. There goes Zeidel to the inside, coming around to 2 to go the start-finish line. Time to make a move now. Out of line. 3 wide for the top spot goes Jake Galloway. Winner of the first race of the season. Back behind him, that's the 31 Anthony Rodriguez. He'll look low. Side by side for the top spot down the backstretch. Galloway pulling ahead. He's clear. But now can Rodriguez make the move through 3 and 4. There he is to the inside. Off turn 4. This is the money lap of the race. Mark Saus knows it. 3 wide. Last lap. Rodriguez leads. There goes Mark Saus. 3 wide to the corner. And Kukulon last in points with him. Kukulon for the lead off turn 2. And now can Hernandez do anything down the backstretch? There's the 66 pushing the 42. Who makes the move and when do they make it? 3 and 4 for the final time. Kukulon goes wide. Hernandez goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Help from Cole Luigi. Drag race to win the Krispy Kreme 325. The winner is Kukulon. Wins on the outside lane. By maybe a few thousandths of a second. Especially Kukulon's won at Homestead. Last in points gets it done here in the Krispy Kreme 325. The margin of victory just about 1/100th of a second. One ending to an amazing race here at Homestead. The winner, Sebastian Kukulon, by that much. That much is what Kukulon won it by. You see, Colucci trying to make it 3 wide at the end, just did not make it work. And Anthony Hernandez barely loses one here in the state of Florida. Let's go see the finish results and the point standings after Homestead. Here are the finish results from a crazy Krispy Kreme 325 at the Homestead Miami Speedway. No caution flags here tonight during this race, and how about this? In 33 laps, we had 32 lead changes. 24 drivers got some sort of bonus points for leading laps here tonight. In all, Sebastian Kukulon times it right, leading 2 of the 33 laps during the race, and times it right to lead the last one, wins the race by 1/100th of a second over Anthony Hernandez, who gets second out of the day. Cole Luigi in third was the highest driver to not lead the lap. Was so close yet so far to victory here again at Homestead. Ends up with a 3rd podium place finish though. 4th for Dylan Tristate from the pole position. Led a lap during the race. I'm sure he'll take that. And Mark Samus with the top 5 in the 27. 6th place for Jay Randall. 7th for Ryan Brommer. 8th goes to John Smith. 9th for Zachary Fishar Sr. And Luke Rainey grinds out of the top 10 for being stuck on the outside lane in the race. So how about that inside the top 10? Andretti Autosport, bad few races here lately. Not had great finishes. Here today, they bring their stuff forward. 3 of their drivers finish inside the top 10. 2 of them inside the top 5. Tristate 4th, Silas 5th. And Brommer in 7th. 11th place goes to Anthony Rodriguez, Anthony Lehman in 12th. 13th for Kashan Richardson, Jake Galloway 14th, Casey Ecklund 15th. Justin Zeidel gets a 16th, Kyle Alexander 17th. 18th for Brandon Grenier, 19th Christian Richardson. Trey Rennie runs at the top 20. So all 5 Andretti cars inside the top 20. Grenier led the most laps, finished 18th. He came in second in the points, over 100 points back of Vargas. Good news for him is that Vargas finished poorly here today. Rossi, his teammate, gets 21st. Burrow 22nd, 23rd. Jonathan Rains, Oliver Evans 24th. Trey Wright 25th. Jose Mills in 26th. Christian Vargas gets 27th out of the day. So it wasn't pretty. He never got the lead lap as well, so he didn't get any bonus points. Grenier gets 10 bonus points for leading the most laps, gets the top 20 out of the day. So the points window that Vargas had opened up will definitely close down in. Gilbert gets 28th, Beal 29th, Fox 30th, 31st, Riley Sampson, Carter Friesen 33rd. Carter Friesen 32nd, Sampson 31st, Fox 30th. Nogin Scott gets 33rd, Tyler Fink 34th, Riley 35th, and 36 belongs to the driver who started there. Bronson Man could not move out of the 36th position. He was up front for a few times there, but just could never get back up to the front once he fell back. In all, 29 drivers finished within a second of the race winner, and all 36 finished within 1.5 seconds. It was a crazy race there at Homestead. Let's go see how the points are affected now, 9 races into the season. 9 races are through at the Samsung IndyCar Series season. Here are how the points look. Christian Vargas is still on top. The lead has been basically cut in half. Jay Randall is now second in points, only 59 points back. Third place now Brendan Grenier, 77 back. Fourth is now Ryan Brommer. Anthony Lehman rounding out the top 5. Sixth place belongs to John Smith. Justin Zaydell 7th. 8th for Jake Galloway. Dylan Chastain 9th, and Anthony Rodriguez rounds out the top 10. Sean Richardson now 11th, Luke Rennie up to 12th, Riley Sampson 13th, his teammate Cole Luigi right by him in 14th, and Casey Nacko in 15th. 16th for Brandon Beal, 17th Marshall Burrow, Bronson Mink 18th, Zachary Fitzgerald Sr. 19th, and Carter Friesen holding on to a top 20 spot. So, 9 races into the season, we have had 9 different winners. No repeat winners so far this season. When will that change? Will it change? Will we just get 20 winners this season? Be something to look out for. Mark Saus gets 21st, John Gilbert 22nd, 23rd Jonathan Raines, Anthony Ness 24th, 25th for Trey Wright, Tyler Fink gets 26th, Anthony Fox 27th, 28th for Trey Rainey, 29th for Alice Burrito, Kai Xander in 30th, Christian Richardson 31st, Noggins got 32nd, 33rd Oliver Evans, Sebastian Kukla on the win today, moves up out of 36th up to 34th, 35th Jose Bilson now down 36th is Max Rossi, the 14th. How about that? AJ Foyt Enterprises holds first in points, and they hold 36th in points. They bookend the point standings. We'll look in the top right and see the owners' points. Obviously, Andretti Sport pulls back away with another good performance, but other teams are going to start to try and creep in there. They definitely saw the kind of crack in the armor for Andretti Sport. They know where they can try and attack, and they could have done that here tonight. They could have moved Andretti Sport out of the top of the owners' championship. However, the other teams that were near, like Team Penske and AJ Foyt Enterprises and Dale Quinn Racing, they didn't really perform here tonight, and it was not good for them at all whatsoever. Shones pulled back away from those drivers. Some other teams closed in, though, as well. As we look ahead to race number 10, going to be completely different than what we saw here tonight. We're going to go racing at the Gateway International Raceway for the Worldwide Technology 300. I will see you guys then.